Today I'm gonna talk to you about how a PC or a laptop is far more better than a tablet or any Android device or maybe mobile device in general. Okay, let's start to explain it why laptop is better than um, Androids or Apple or tablet or smartphones in general. Okay, so basically, um, a tablet is like it's like a miniature PC. So they somehow um, squeeze all those features that they have in the laptop into Android by miniaturizing it. You turn it into a smaller device, so you can bring it to wherever you want to go. And uh, but there's a catch for that. So with you making the device smaller, the chip that goes as the brain of the tablet becomes smaller and less powerful than a laptop processor or CPU, because um, in tablet they usually have this uh, tiny CPU. Actually, they have two tiny CPU that works together. So both goes up to 1.8 gigahertz speed that works together, that combine it, and you got 2 point something. Depends on your what kind of tablet you have. And in laptop you have a single CPU that usually runs up to 2 or 3 gigahertz. Maybe they can up boost them until 4 gigahertz. That's why laptop is much better because it's much more flexible, it's much more powerful. So, and storage, there you go, storage. See, in tablet, they'll usually limit your storage for the device up to 128 gigabyte storage, but that depends on the device. Some have 64, some have 32, and so on. And on the other hand, laptop have, actually there's an unlimited, not un, there's a few options you can choose for storage, because this laptop doesn't use SD card. They use a hard drive, or maybe people call it what do you call it again, SSD. So the storage came up with the various sizes. Like the biggest hard drive I've seen is like 2 terabytes. So that's like couple hundred more bigger than tablets storage capacity. And and there's two. I did mention two. Like there's an SSD, there's a hard drive. I mean, there's a hard drive and there's an SSD. So the difference between these two, hard drive can goes up to 7200 RPM, the disk inside it. Meanwhile, SSD doesn't have any disk since it transfers gigabyte per second, much more faster and more reliable than SD card or hard drive. See, there's plenty of advantage in laptop, and and for tablet or smartphone or Android, they usually kind of broke down after a couple months. Well, depends on how you use it. But the thing is, the biggest problem of smartphones or tablets is usually comes to the storage, I would say, and of course the performance of the CPU. And and in laptop, you could expand that storage or maybe put yourself an external hard drive if you need bigger storage, and you have much more superior CPU than a tablet. But then again, if you want something more stronger than a tablet, you can go build yourself a PC. A PC is much more superior than a laptop because you have a more powerful CPU. You could put a dedicated graphics card, and then you could put a better cooling, since laptop have this tiny little fan to cool all their components in it. So yeah, I'll say go buy go buy a laptop. Go build a PC. I'm just kidding. I mean, like, um, laptop is better, I would say, because what I know, when it comes to the price, a tablet and laptops have almost the same price. Like for instance, the new iPad, was it iPad 11? The iPad 11 costs around 11 million rupiah, and then I saw another Acer, like a somehow mid-high end range laptop costs almost the same. See, you better pick up laptop better than Apple. I mean, like Apple is good for productive, but then again, I'll say it's much more better if you get yourself a laptop because it's better, more powerful CPU, bigger storage, and it's much more reliable. Yeah, so yeah, I'll say get yourself a laptop.